Metaphors, analogies, similes, where something is like this, think of this other thing, or it would be as if it is. That sort of language works well for technical writers. I'm a member of the Engineers Club of Dayton, the premier organization in Southwest Ohio for engineers, science and technology professionals, entrepreneurs, and business leaders. And I had a conversation with club members the other day about technical writing because in their line of work, aeronautical engineering, chemical engineering, physics, they are often communicating with their peers who understand to the extent that they understand. But when they go to speak to the public, to students, to company shareholders, to the board, to people who hold the keys to their future, they struggle, and they struggle bigly. Because when they're not speaking to an audience of their peers, there's not communication that happens. There's just not. Specifically when they have to explain how things work, why it works, what it's for. Oftentimes that particularly with the business case or use cases thereafter are not explicit, they're implied. This is why people who have a business mind and an engineer's skill set are unstoppable. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is someone who gets it. Now, most people are not Elon Musk. The Elon Musks who are there, who have an engineering perspective and can do engineering, now he is entirely self-taught, but also have a business mind. Those two together, they're unstoppable in any industry, no matter what they do, because they can build and they can sell. If you can build and sell, you win everything. Now, unfortunately, most of us are builders or sellers. We have that brain for communication, for the written word, but we were not math people. Then there are the math people who maybe struggle to communicate with someone who doesn't understand to the extent that they do their thing. And so I explained that I explained to the Engineers Club that my job is as a translator, where my position is to hear from the experts, hear from the scientists, hear from the technologists. And then I've been doing this across industries, across the sciences, health sciences, computer science, and so on. And what we're looking for is answering the question, and this is the key, answering the question for your readers or for your audience, what's in it for me? Because the average person is a little afraid of math and science, technology. They're afraid. And so when there's fear, there cannot be understanding. And what you want is understanding and buy-in as a technologist. So if your question in your mind, as you say anything, is what's in it for me, or rather, what's in it for them, then there's nothing you're missing out on. There's nothing you're going to lose. You're still going to appeal to all of your peers. You're not going to be dumbing it down. You're going to speak to why everyone else should care. Maybe your colleagues would learn something. Maybe they should go, wow, I should talk about this like that. I've been an astrophysicist. I like to talk to astrophysicists. But the way that you just explained it, wow, I'll tell my kids that, right? They're their own children, right? It's a short video today, but one I believe that's going to be valuable to you because it will apply to anything and everything you do in your industry. There's what you know and understand in your peers and some of your customers I know and understand, but the people who can unlock opportunities beyond your wildest dreams, they won't know it. So don't assume they understand it, and don't assume, more importantly, that they understand the value of it. So as you explain what something is, you say, and here's how this benefits you. Here's why this matters to you. Here's why this will benefit you. Here's how this will help you. Always have in your mind what's in it for me from their perspective. And you can use words like so that and because and since and in order to. This thing does this so that you can get this out of it. Because it's important to you to get that, this tool does this. Since it's essential for you to this, it does that for you. Oh, okay. Wow, that's great. Continually, perpetually, persistently, and continuously describing the value of something from the audience's perspective. You can't go wrong, whether it's sciences or it's law, politics. Any domain you're an expert in and you want an audience outside your own little niche of people who speak your same language, metaphors, analogies, similes, it's like this thing that you already understand. Jesus spoke in parables. Be like Jesus. Speak in parables and metaphors. It's like this. It would be like, and then explain something that they already understand so that they get it. Or they get 40% of the meaning so they can kind of fill in the blanks with the rest of it. And if they really need to know, they can dive deeper into it. That's what people are looking for. They just want to know what the heck you're talking about and why it matters to them. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. You don't have to talk about it. And if it does, well, then explain how and then make the ask clear. Here's what I'm asking for so that you can get this in return. That's persuasion. This is daily persuasion. Win-win. They don't know how they can win if you don't tell them how you're going to help them win. So as you have an ask for a non-tech audience, make it clear what you're offering them that they want. Do that, and you'll get a little daily persuasion.